been?
Good.
We talked about Superwoman last week.
Mm.
How did she get on this week?
She's actually probably done bloody terrible, actually.
What did you notice about her?
Probably that she's still being Superwoman or trying to, well, not trying to be, but it's just sort of just been a natural thing this week. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think Superwoman brings to you?
Exhaustion.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know, you get accomplishment as well, but it's mainly exhaustion.
I'm just got bored this morning.
Mm.
What other effects does she have on you?
Seems to bring more to my life, like more. I seem to have a lot more to do when I'm in that phase, all that.
What do you think that is?
It's a pile on so much. It's not. Well, I suppose a little bit of outside, but it's not. It's mainly inside. It's mainly work.
So is she more critical?
Oh no, she just sees things that need to be done and just adds it to her list instead of probably delegating and just does.
Why would that be?
Probably because she's a bit arrogant and thinks that no one else can do it.
So, let's get bigger.
Yeah.
Only she can do the job well? Or is there something, is there another way you'd like to say that?
No, it's usually no one else is qualified in that area more so.
Qualified. Okay. What does qualified mean?
It just means has the skills to be able to do that, basically, or the requirements.
Anything else that affects Superwoman? What about relationships?
Oh no, because I only seem to do this at work. I don't think to. I think I'm a bit more calmer, and Mike and I work well together just to like balance things, home life and so forth. Like we're busy at the moment with extra stuff with Mike's parents, like doing extra things with him not being able to drive at the moment, but that to me is not Superwoman, that's just Mike and I just working together.
Yeah.
It just seems to be at work.
Yeah, I mean, you know the feeling of Superwoman.
Mm. And it's at work and I'm exhausted.
Anything else? Does Superwoman swallow concrete pills?
Mm. She is at the moment, yeah.
she wear a mask?
Oh, she has to.
Okay.
There's not a hell of a lot of positives on this bloody board.
That's only a few. You should see some people's. I mean, this is how Superwoman affects your life.
This is how Superwoman, I was this my whole life.
Yes. So this is how Superwoman affects your work life?
Yep. I don't do that swallowing of the concrete pill anymore at home, but it's amazing how I can just switch.
Yeah.
I can fall into that at work, but at home I don't know.
How do you make the change?
I don't know, I feel comfortable, I feel relaxed at home, I feel like...
So
I get enjoyment. I was thinking about it this morning and I was thinking, oh God, how are we going to go today with our
we're going just fine.
conversations? And I was like, for years I enjoyed life, but I didn't have that feeling of enjoyment. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Whereas now that I've been able to work with you, you've been able to work with me, and we've been able to do that, swallowing the concrete pill, I'm actually like enjoying life. I enjoy my home life. I mean, I love my work, don't get me wrong, but I enjoy my home life where the kids are there, we can banter, you can have tea, we can go out to the garden, Mike and I can go places.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting enjoyment out of it.
Yeah.
And I feel good with it.
Yeah.
But work's different. I enjoy work, but it's... I don't know.
Do you think that Superwoman is necessary for work?
Well, how do you change it? And...
Well, you would have said to me 6 months ago, how do you change the concrete pill? How do you change the mask? And you've done that work.
Yeah.
So where do you see how do you feel the change? Where do you feel the change now? It used to be as you're walking out the door, or you got up, something like cleaning your teeth. It was just another wee job you did. Swallow the concrete pill, put the mask on, and you used to say, walk out the door. We get on with it. So where does the transformation...
Probably when I walk in that door at work.
You walk in the door at work.
Yeah, I can be driving along to work and I'm fine.
So she enters your life.
I don't know, that mask just sort of just happened.
Life when walking into work. Key in the door? Here's the moment.
I suppose just when I get out of the car and I just grab all my stuff and just start walking into the...
Yeah. Can you feel the transformation?
Yeah, because I feel like yeah, I guess.
If you saw the people you worked with outside of work, would Superwoman greet them? Would she just go, oh, yeah, Superwoman, I'm on.
I'd greet them as myself.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? I'd greet them as me.
Yeah.
As, not as work, not as a boss, not as a colleague. I'd just treat them as me.
Yeah.
So it's like I've got a split personality.
No, not at all. I mean, we put on these personas in many ways, as you know, to protect ourselves.
Yeah.
So she has some effects on your life, doesn't she?
Yeah, but I think I've got quite good just when it's finished work. That's it.
Do you want her at work?
No, I'd like to be more like I am at home. But at work you have to be a bit more professional, you have to be a bit more, like if you're having a bad day, that mask does have to go on.
To a certain extent. But maybe you wouldn't be having such a bad day because you might eliminate some of this.
Mm.
You might be able to make sense of it more.
Totally.
I suppose I should be saying, do you think you could make more sense of it?
Yep.
Leave that alone unless I've got something to add. So when we look at it, what would be your preferred way of being
Just like at home.
at home?
Just not carefree, because I'm not fully carefree, like we all have our moments, but just, I don't know, just more relaxed, more, there's not control, there's not, yeah,
So what's the control?
just making sure everything runs smoothly.
Do you think that you would let it go? Do you think that you wouldn't have?
I would balance it. I wouldn't fully let it go because I still think you need to have some sort of
But that's
management.
Would that be about your professionalism though?
Yeah, it'd have to come into professionalism.
Yeah. Because she has been there to control. Do you think? But the other form of watching over, how do you think, and supervising and managing, would that be easier if Superwoman? I'm not sure that was a good question, but
Every time I come here.
did you feel it this morning?
I never have breakfast. I don't have it's not a me. I don't have breakfast. Every time I come here, my tummy starts rumbling like it's starving.
But that's part of that, that where our stomach's connected to our nervous system. Yeah, you're just going through stuff and your stomach's going, whoa.
Do you know what? Honestly, that's in the too hard basket at the moment.
What's in the too hard basket?
A whole lot of that.
In what way? Because we're not looking at it as things to get rid of, are we?
No, it's just juggling it and putting it in the right place. isn't it?
So why is it in the too hard
I
basket?
don't know, because I can't be bothered.
So do you want Superwoman in your life like this?
No,
Because what purpose does she serve?
not a great deal at the moment. Just more, as I say, it's just probably more exhaustion. Yeah.
So to what extent is the impact or the effects of Superwoman okay with you? How okay is it that she enters your life every day? You get out of the car at work and concrete pill, mask, right, ear, hat, bag.
I don't know,
umbrella.
because it's been all that, it's been that for so long, that's almost, it's probably all my work life. No.
But I have heard you acknowledge that you would rather not have the pressure that she brings.
Absolutely. But there's going to be pressure in every job, so yeah.
But how much of it do you want to take on? And that doesn't mean leaving the job, because it just means the mindset of Superwoman.
Absolutely, and that's what it comes down to, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's coming down to, right, we need to just slowly take these one things at a time. The mask, slowly reduce that.
But there's another way to do this. By accepting or not accepting the whole of Superwoman.
Yeah, but if I accept the whole of Superwoman, then what's that accomplishing?
It takes her away. Tells her, I'm not putting,
I see
I'm not
what you're
putting
saying.
you,
Okay.
I'm not wearing you today.
I see.
You're
So
not coming into my life today.
it's just like the
Eggshells.
eggshells.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So every time I swallow a concrete pill or put on a mask or
you notice that she's doing
all of those,
some of those,
yeah,
or
just-
one of those,
just
or
get it to fly out the window type thing.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. That's better.
yeah, because it's not about you'd be here forever if you had to chop off the concrete pill and then the. It's like saying, well, Superwoman is a whole sort of another identity, isn't she?
Yeah. No, that's better. My brain can handle that one.
Yeah. So, what do you think you'll say to her when she starts to transform you?
I don't know. That's weird. I found the other eggshell weird, and that's even just thinking about it. It's not till I'm in the situation when I was in that situation, and I thought about the eggshell thing and did that. And I think the same sort of thing will be here. It won't be till I'm in the situation when I think about what you say, and then I'll, I don't know, tell her to bugger off or I don't know. It seems weird. But as I say, it worked for me with the eggshells. But it was when I was in that situation. So I don't know.
Because you're a remarkable woman. I see you as a remarkable woman.
That's weird.
But you don't have to be that particular Superwoman.
Because it's not really Superwoman if you look at that whole thing. That's a woman that's controlling, not accepting other skill levels. That's a number of things. Which I know I'm not. But I know that I've got all those traits too. So yeah.
And it's nice that I didn't even see you barely flinch with the control thing. Because I remember once.
Bloody control. It's always that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was always control. And even saying it was just, whereas, I don't know. I own it, I accept it, I am it, I was it, so.
But it was something you were doing, can you remember for what reason?
Oh, for security, for safety, it was my blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So does that still apply now?
no, it's not a control thing as in to keep me safe, especially not in work. It's, I suppose, with the work thing is because myself along with the team have worked so hard to get where we are that I am impressed. I am proud of how far I've come.
So, but that's control in a different
That's where I
way,
see
isn't
that
it?
control. Yeah, whereas it's not.
So should we remove that from there?
No, that can stay there because that control is completely different to control our home life. Two different things. Like home life, it was to feel safe. It was to protect my family. It was. But instead I was putting everyone in like this prison. And there was no enjoyment. There was, not no enjoyment, but it restricted the enjoyment. It restricted all that. Whereas this is control that's not to make me feel safe. Yeah, two different things.
Although it does have some relationship with doing the work yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're too busy to teach your staff the skills. Would that be a fair comment?
Not too busy to teach the staff. It's more the staff have their own areas. Yeah, I don't know.
So if we would look at that, managing that. Yeah. Oh, they say, yeah. Tell me more. Help me understand, Kerry.
No, I just, with my job, because I've got a number of different hats, it's not about teaching the staff to do my job. I think it's with me is better time management, because the staff have got different areas that they need to focus on, and then I focus on the whole. I suppose that's because I've got the title and so forth. So I just need to figure out a way to better manage everything and recently I've been saying to myself and saying to the team, whereas I would probably about 6-7 months ago get a little bit upset if there was an issue. Not upset, angry, upset, just more, oh, God, why the hell did that happen type thing. Whereas now I say to the team, we're not surgeons, we don't save lives, it's fine. And that's been my way of slowly.
So you're starting to transform that new home, Kerry. You're starting to bring her to work.
I think I am a little bit, but just if there's an issue, instead of getting stressed about it or thinking, oh, for God's sake, it's like someone dropped a bottle of wine smash the other day. It's fine. Are you hurt? No, fine. Let's just mop it up. 6-8 months ago, I would be like, oh no, da. I wouldn't say it to staff member, but I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake, type thing.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like, and the whole thing, we don't save lives. We're not surgeons. At the end of the day, we go home, we close up, that's it. So, yeah. So I guess I am slowly bringing it in, and that's probably a bit of an unconscious thing. But yeah.
That's pretty amazing, isn't it?
I guess. I don't know. It is. I don't know.
So what other parts of this transformation do you think you're seeing at work?
I don't know. To actually stop and look at it, I wouldn't have a clue. It just, I don't know if it just sort of happens. It's just, couldn't tell you.
So when you feel Superwoman starting to take over in the coming week,
Yeah.
what might be something you would do or say to yourself?
I don't know. I guess probably just the same thing I have been saving, that I'm not saving lives, I'm not a surgeon, I'm not. Probably that seems to have stuck for some reason, I don't know why. But I think it puts everything in perspective. It brings it back. It's like, yes, we do get busy, we all get stressed in life, but hey,
So what'd you say to the eggshells that got them out of your life?
I can't remember. I was in the car. Because I said to you, I was in the car. And who was it even about? Was it about Jen, or was it something had happened, or was I nervous about something? I could feel it anyway. I can't remember. It was something about chucking them out the window, or they were a whole egg, I think, and chucking them out the window, and the eggshell happened. Yeah. But that had to happen because, honestly, when you said it to me, it was just totally weird. And the simple woman thing is totally weird.
Because what I'm trying to say to you is the problem is not you. The problem is not you. The problem is Superwoman.
Yeah.
You are not the problem.
And until I get into that situation again, which I guarantee will probably be today, I can just, instantly, it's just like that car thing, with eggshells, instantly think of a way of doing it. And then I won't think you're nuts. Like, not nuts, but about the whole, because to me it just seems weird, but it did work. The visualization did work. It was like, wow, something so simple.
Yeah.
And in some respects, I can see myself just like Superwoman fly away type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still feels weird.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're not the problem. Superwoman's the problem. Because without her bringing all those things to your life, how would it look?
That'll be amazing. It wouldn't be far from perfect, would it? It's the way it feels at home. It feels incredible. It feels... Yes, you still have your moments. Like, Jen got in a little bit of a pit last night. And I was like, I went to say something. And I was like, actually, stuff it. I'm not saying anything. And she came right. But yeah, Mike and I taking his dad to Mighty 10 last night, just simple things, but just, it was good.
Just you two together taking his dad?
Yeah.
Are you doing more you two?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, because I mean the kids are getting to the stage where Alex has just finished his exams, Jen's just finished course for the year. But they do their own things. I mean, on the shuttle. But yeah, basically they do their own things. They went to Lightsaber Marlborough, and Mike and I just decided we're just going to watch a TV series, and we did that.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a spa together, but then you'll have the kids come out, and then you'll spend time with them as well. But they're just so busy with their social life that it's Mike and I just do gardening, or like we brought a tunnel house last night at Mighty 10, so we're going to put it up.
Yeah.
And do that, which we both want to do. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that is to me fairly close to perfect.
Yeah. So do you think that if you were still walking on eggshells and you still, do you think you would be in that place being able to enjoy this?
No. I would probably be having massive arguments with Jen. I'd probably be causing friction, making it uncomfortable for Ellie and Mike. I mean, it wasn't all me.
No.
And I'm not saying it's all me, but because I've changed and relaxed and loosened those strings, everyone else seems to. And it comes back to, I always believe that if mum's not happy, the whole house isn't happy. And it's sort of proven that. Because other people are also looking at their own, the way they act. And I'm not shy in telling people how I feel now, or I use the word hurt or upset. And I always use the word we with Jen, or even Alex has done it, and he doesn't do it much, but if he's done something, I'll say,
Yeah.
And it seems to work.
You're in a better space to be able to talk about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. There's no need to control, like even the word control is just like.
I'm just wondering too, and thinking about this up here, I'm wondering how much your belief in what a manager, supervisor should be influences Superwoman.
No. I honestly just think it's a power. No, because even that sounds wrong. It's not a power trip. It's not the belief in what a manager should be.
So you challenge your...
It's my expectations of myself where I'm constantly improving. I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly wanting to strive. And I think I've always done that because I've always wanted the girls to see that just because you're a woman doesn't mean, and that I don't know why that is a big thing for me, but it is a massive thing.
That idea may have some impact on you to go harder?
Oh, absolutely. I always like to prove that if a guy can do something, I can do it better. I don't know why. It always has been, and I've always done it.
So is that part of Superwoman?
It would be.
So challenge the belief that women are as good as men.
Absolutely. But why? Because we've all got our own different strengths, whether we're male, female, or whatever.
Yeah.
We've all got our own strengths. We've all got our good points and bad points. But it's always been a sticking point.
Do you think that belief that males are superior, better than women still exists in society?
I still, oh God, now that's a bit. I still believe that it's not equal. It's never going to be equal. It's not necessarily. It's a me. It's not. I don't know. It's for some reason it's just been me all the time. I just want to prove that I can do it.
Why?
And it's really stupid. I don't know.
Why do you have to prove it?
I don't know.
Why can't you just be Kerry and just
enjoy it?
And you'll still be doing all that.
Yeah.
But without that self-imposed pressure, perhaps.
And it is the pressure. It is the pressure that, hey, I can do this, and I can do this. And I think I even, like, that was at home too, you know, mum and everything. So, must be running down time, Robin.
So, yeah. Man, I got sore this morning, actually. So there's an amount of pressure she puts on you.
Mm-hmm.
So pressure to be a woman in a man's world?
Oh, that's very much so. Yeah, I guess.
But you know, the effects are huge, eh?
Mm.
Take a photograph of that and put it in my notes. So that's why I'm not writing so much today. It's all on the board.
On
the board tells the story. Well, they're your notes, not mine, really.
So when we look at this further issue we've found, does that make you feel more inclined to, I suppose, reject Superwoman in life?
I don't know, I think there's always a bit of a place for Superwoman.
Okay, so tell me what you'd like Superwoman to, what qualities you would like.
I like the qualities of Superwoman, just enables you to push yourself that extra mile. To always constantly challenge yourself.
But do you have to be Superwoman to do that?
I don't know.
Because it seems that Superwoman brings exhaustion.
Oh, it does.
And then you're fighting the exhaustion, trying to... Is this a battle of Superwoman? This fight between exhaustion and what's the opposite? Being refreshed, perhaps. Yeah. Because it seems to me Superwoman's taking that energy. Does she give back? Does she replenish you?
I don't know.
And when you say, I don't know, what's happening for you?
What's happening for me?
Yeah.
I don't know, it just seems exhausting just even looking at that. It just seems. Yeah.
So all the effects that she brings you. So how do you think you might be able to challenge Superwoman this coming week?
Don't know. I honestly don't know, Robin. I'll probably just do what I do and just...
Would noticing when she was there be a good place to start?
Yeah.
Oh, what, she slipped in.
Yeah. I do.
Because that's all we did with the eggshells, was just notice eggshells.
And it wasn't until I was in the situation. I think, again, once I'm in the situation, I can go and handle it a bit better. But actually just seeing that as a whole, it's just a bit...
Feels overwhelming?
It does. It feels daunting. It's like, I'd
Daunting?
rather park there.
Daunting in what respect?
To me, like that, written like that, it's like, okay, there's too many factors for that one thing. Whereas in real life, when I'm living, like when I'm doing it, it's not a great big...
No, because
Right,
it's each piece.
Yeah, and that's right.
Piece by
Whereas
piece
I'm
by
facing
piece.
It, I'm challenging it piece by piece, but just looking at that, it's just a bit...
But that's the way in which Superwoman comes to you.
Yeah.
And those are the effects she gives you. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just find that, as a whole, just a bit too much.
confronting.
Yeah, so but to me, if say I feel the mask come on, then I will do like the eggshell thing. I don't know how I'll do it, but it will just, I know that because it's in my mind, I'll know that I'll have to challenge it. But yeah, just looking at that, it's like, ooh, that's just a bit
That's
too
a
much.
lot.
Yeah, bit too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you want me to get it off the board now?
I'm just not going to look at it.
Okay.
We're just done. We'll park there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's park that. Yeah. And you know, it's what we're doing is investigating Superwoman.
Mm. Yeah.
And we're doing it together as co-creators. So you're not doing it on your own.
Mm.
We're doing this together.
It's good.
Are you ready to leave? yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Oh, Kiri.
It's just too much. Oh.
You hold a lot inside, eh?
I know I can do that, but it's just too much having the whole thing there.
Okay. Do you mind if I take a photo first?
Yeah.
And then I'll get rid of it.
It seems silly, doesn't it? But it's
It
just,
does. I know you keep looking at it. It looks overwhelming. Feels overwhelming. I She has quite an effect on your life.
it's probably been because it's bigger. Like,
It was
I've probably done it more than like before I had kids and before I was married,
Yeah.
and so it's been big.
She's been around for a long time with you.
Mm.
There you go.
Cool.
She's gone.
Fabulous.
Let's just bring you back to the here and now.
Cool.
Get ready for your day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to go into it for a couple of hours anyway, because I'm on restricted, reduced hours at back. So I'm meant to be
Yeah.
for the next 2 weeks, but it sort of hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's alright. That's fine. Once I walk out the door and just do the whole. And
Just some nice deep breaths here.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I noticed you. Just self-soothing. It was lovely.
I think it's just automatic now. You just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying before, self-soothing because I've had to for my